Know the difference between needs and wants. It's very important. Asset versus liability. Spend your money on assets. Two things define assets. One, they bring you money. Two, they appreciate in value. Stop spending your money on liabilities when you are broke. There's time for everything. When you try to live big when you are not yet big, you continue to live hand to mouth, paycheck to paycheck. You will suffer. Any liability you cannot buy twice, don't buy it. You can't it's today you can't afford it. A time will come you'll be able to afford everything you want. But right now you are broke. Your mom is broke. Your dad is broke. Your siblings are broke. Things are hard for you. Stop wasting things you don't have much of. You don't have many money, so don't waste it. Don't waste it on liability. There's time for it. There's time to sow. There's time to harvest. So when you are poor, focus on assets. When you become rich, you can now afford whatever you want. Now this guy who bought the 4 plots, sold 3 and bought, he rented it out to NGOs, nurses. Every month, if you see the amount of money they pay the guy, he told me a year they pay him 3,000. Can't he buy any phone he wants? After a year, won't he get the money again? Does he have to trade his time to get it? Look, any money you get from trading your time, from trading yourself, stop wasting that money. That's your seed. That's your seed. Understand also life is spiritual. I don't care whatever you are going through. I want you to tackle it spiritually. Whatever is happening in your life you don't understand. Why is it that God blessed this person? He's in your family. He's helping a lot of outsiders. But you, sometimes you hear that this guy helps a lot of people until it gets to your point. Then something happened. And you don't understand. Life is spiritual. Stop sleeping in the night. If you want to change your destiny, life is spiritual. Tackle it spiritually. If you change it spiritually, it's just a matter of time. It will change physically. Now, if you want to attack things physically, I'm sorry, and sleep and snore in the night, that's your problem. And understand obedience versus disobedience. If you want God to obey you, obey Him. If you want manager to obey you, obey him. If you want director to obey you, obey him. If you want your father to obey you, obey him. Our problem is that we disobey God and want God to obey us. We want God to obey us, but we don't want to obey Him. We want manager to obey us, but we don't want to obey manager. We want director to obey us, but we don't want to obey director. We want Nana to obey us, but we don't want to obey Nana. We want people to obey us, but we don't want to obey them. And if you don't obey, that's disobedience. And anywhere there's disobedience, there will be chaos, there will be problems.